I don't want to date a trans person.
No, you have to, bigot.
I am super straight.
You can't just make up your own sexuality.
I just did. Off.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and a brand new meme has arisen, and I'm here for it. Like, I mean, sure, it can be, all of these things can reach a level of cringe, right? But the super straight meme, it kind of made all the right people angry. What is super straight, you might be asking? Well, the idea is, from how I understand it, birthed from an extraordinarily small group of people who think that you're some sort of awful person if you would prefer to, have your partner be a cis male or cis female. Now, I want to be very clear. This is not like a widely held view in the LGBTQ community that I know of, okay? The idea that, most people that I know in that community thought this was a hilarious meme, but some people are extraordinarily angry. So the idea is that if you don't, that being straight, if you call yourself straight, but like me as a man, if I am not interested in being intimate with somebody who was born a man and now has transitioned, that I'm phobic. Again, this is a opinion from a relatively small group of like far left activist members in the LGBTQ community. And by the way, I think that if I were in that community, these people are the ones that cause the most grief for that community, because no, of course you're not phobic if you have a preference. Just like, it's like we're back in the 80s now. Like what? You mean me having a preference to be with somebody whom I choose to be intimate with is a problem? Well, the manifesto, the super spice manifesto, I can't even say the word, I don't think. We're real. We're born this way. You cannot erase us. You will not deny our humanity. Who are we? Well, we are the member of this group. We are the SSLGBTQ plus community. This includes super straight, super gay, and super lesbian people. We are only attracted to the opposite or the same biological assignments, not identity. Some misinformation has been circulating that we are attracted to cis people only, but that's not entirely true. While it is the case 99.9% of the time, super straight men are, for example, still attracted to trans men on the condition that they only identify as men, but have not transitioned yet. If Ariana Grande were to come out today and announce that he identifies as a man, super straight men would still be attracted to her/him pre-transition. Therefore, we are not straight, but super straight. Other disinformation circulating around social media has tried to discredit our validity by insinuating involvement from 4chan. This is not true. The movement for our liberation began on TikTok on the 21st of February. Fraudulent 4chan posts were made weeks later and now have been disseminated onto social media by superphobes. Now, so of course, if you have a problem with this orientation, then you are super phobic, which, is obviously a tongue-in-cheek reference to being transphobic. The idea that people, I think Riley Dennis is somebody that's held this position for. I might be wrong about that, but I think I've heard that that the idea that, oh, if you're not interested in being physical with trans people, that you are phobic, and they use this to attack people. You could see Deserto, viral super straight TikTok trend slammed for spreading phobia on the app. Why? I don't understand. The video sharing app TikTok has become one of the most popular social media apps with users. Geez, you really gonna blow a paragraph telling people what TikTok is? This was a case for super straight trend. It was originally started by TikTok user Kyle Royce, who made a now deleted video informing viewers that he had made a new orientation. He explained, "Now I'm super straight. I only date the opposite gender women that are born women. So you can't say I'm phobic now because that's just my sexuality." The video started to pick up traction both on TikTok and social media sites like Twitter, with some supporting this new orientation and making the black and orange flag for it. However, as the term blew up, many TikTok users called out the original video and calling themselves super straight for being phobic. Many called it a mockery of the LGBTQ community and explained that the term only serves to invalidate trans people. No, it doesn't. You know what the term actually does? It exposes hypocrisy. What I'm about to show you is some of the hilarious backlash, people going completely over the edge over this and being completely unwelcoming. You see this super social media explains how super straight is transphobia. Why? Why? It's a meme. It's first of all, I don't view it as anything that has this is their preference. It's like, okay, if a trans individual said that they only dated other trans folks, then are they straight phobic? I don't see it that way. It's called a personal preference. There are definitely in all races, and I think it's cringeworthy in all of them, where there's a group of like black folks that there's a negative stigma for dating outside of race, which is stupid. But this is everything. This is all races have this. You hear TikTok user perfectly shuts down the phobic super straight trend. I wouldn't say you shut it down. It was trending all weekend. It has links to the far right. This guy really looks like a neo-Nazi. What the You know why people are so butthurt about it? Is because the memes are unbelievable and it exposes intolerance. Do I think, okay, is this you, bro? This you, bro? Am I supposed to be down with your 37 gender identities, bro? But I can't have super straight or super gay or super bi? Now, there's lots of helpful charts to help explain. This is my favorite meme that came out of it. So here you have a straight person on the left, right? I don't want to date a trans person. No, you have to, transphobe. Leaves come back, super straight person. No, you can't just make up your own sexuality. Can't you though? It's not hurting anybody. This is my position about all these things. Is this you, bro? You want to identify as two-spirit, a modern term. What? Trans-masculine? What? Pan-gender? Other? You literally have a category called other. Is this you, bro? Are you the people that are upset about this? It's a joke. Now, importantly, you have to learn the difference. Here you have straight. You have a man and a woman. By this term, the man would be with the woman or a trans woman. Here, the woman with a man or a trans man. Super straight points out that men are with women and women are with men. Gay, obviously, you have a man with a man or a trans man. It's very easy to understand. You see, happy birthday. Here's your equal attention cake. It's a meme. This is exactly like the how do you say, it's okay to be white. But look at how people are reacting. I want to end every super straight person. Super straight, more like super end yourself. Nah, I don't care because you identify as super straight. End yourself. I mean, yikes. That's a yikes from me. Another day, another terrible thing said against the super straight community. All we want is acceptance and body autonomy. But these superphobes want to push their culture on us. I don't want to date a trans person. Is that too much to ask? My body, my choice. One love. Update, I will personally end every super straight person. I would end a super straight gladly. If I ever see anyone calling themselves a super straight, I will end them with my bare hands. I mean, hypocrites much? I mean, I think, again, to be very clear, you do you. I think it's just a meme. Now, if you're a trans individual and you feel invalidated by this, I don't know what to tell you. It's not about being anti-trans. It's about being being discriminated against for having a preference. Something you would understand, right? It's just poking fun at these far left weirdos that would call people terrible things. And as I said in the beginning of the video, you're talking about a tiny percentage of people, a fringe group on the ultra far left that would say that you're some type of bad person for not wanting to, spend tender time with a particular individual. This is a preference is something that everyone can have, and everyone should be able to have, but it works both ways. Literally. That's all this is pointing out. And if you're going to get this butthurt about it, maybe examine when you're calling this guy like a far right person. I don't think so. And you see here, super straight hashtags anti-trans op. It actually didn't begin on 4chan's. It was birthed several days from 4chan's and Kiwi Farms. Incorrect. This is actually incorrect. And you know what? Why can't they just live and let live? I mean, if we have to accept minor attracted persons, I think that you can live with super straight. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.